dear friends, my name is Sanne and welcome back to another beauty video. Today I just wanted to sit down, take it really easy, have a very cozy night in and get ready for bed. Because I have my morning routine, which isn't that complicated and which I feel like I've discussed a few times on this channel already. But I also have my evening routine, of course, and I just wanted to share that with you today. Go over my evening skincare, my evening prep, the things I do, and then, get ready for bed together, get cozy, get in bed, read a little book, have a cup of tea, stuff like that. I just thought it would be fun to go over my evening routine and have just a very short, casual, cozy video together. So I am wearing my makeup, which I've worn today, and it is time to get ready for bed. I'm gonna take off the makeup, show you the products I use for skincare, and then that's gonna be it for today. So let's quickly get into my evening routine and let's get unready with me. Okay, so I'm wearing my makeup, which I'm gonna take off first, of course, before we can do any skincare. So I'm gonna be taking it off with some dual cleansing moment. So I'm first gonna go in with my Good Molecules Instant Cleansing Balm. I am first gonna run and get something to put my hair up because I don't want to get anything in my hair. I just dyed it today. Okay, so I grabbed some stuff to put my hair up. So let's do that first. And then let's pull my bangs back. I don't want them getting wet. You can tell that I've literally just dyed my hair today. Like there's still dye on my skin over here. It's beautiful. We're prepped. And now we can do the skincare. So I'm gonna take off my makeup first, and for that, like I said, I'm using the Good Molecules Cleansing Balm. So I'm just gonna scoop a bit of that in my hand, warm it up with my fingers, and then rub it on my face. I really enjoy using like an oil-based makeup cleanser, either a balm like this or an actual makeup remover oil. I use either one of those when I take off my makeup, but I do prefer using an oil-based one to begin with, just so you can really get everything off. Like maybe sometimes you're using some waterproof makeup, and then at least it'll come off when you use an oil-based remover. So what I do, I just rub it in like this first and make sure all my makeup melts a bit, and then I go in with water, rub again, and then rinse basically. I'm not gonna do that here because I'm sitting on the floor, there's no water here. And I find this very easy to use. The only thing that annoys me is when I get oil in my eyes. Like you do need to rub your eyes quite a bit to get that mascara off, of course, but then I also get a bit of oil in my eyes usually, and I don't like that. Okay, let me just rinse this off. Okay, so now that I've rinsed with some water, as you can see, there's still quite a bit around my eyes because I don't like to rub around my eyes with water. So I just go in with one of my reusable makeup remover wipes, and I just basically clean up around the eyes with this. And I really don't need to rub hard because I've already like gotten rid of everything. It's just still, hanging on top of my skin, so I just quickly wipe and you get most of it. Because you do gotta watch out with the skin around your eyes. Don't rub too hard. Don't be too abrasive. And then I like to just go over my entire face just to make sure that I really washed off all the makeup leftovers. So usually it also isn't that much that is left on the wipe in the end. Okay, so now that the makeup is gone, we can go in with the double cleanse. And for that, I'm using the Purell washing gel soap with white tea, which is just a vegan soap that is nice and calming for the skin. So usually I keep my skin a bit moist, and then I just go in with a tiny bit and rub it on. And then I go in with a tiny bit of extra water to really soap it up, As you can see, it's already soaping quite a bit. And I really want to make sure I get into all the nooks and crannies of my face. Make sure, especially the difficult parts. And parts like here at my chin where my skin is easily irritated and forms acne quite easily. I will make sure that I am cleaning well enough. I'm just gonna add some extra water to it to really make it soap. And then I'll go in with a little device that I'll show you. So when I don't have much time, I'll just rinse with a bit of water. But usually when I do have more time, I like to go in with one of my extra devices or something to really make sure I clean my face well. I have like this electric device that it vibrates and it has like little knobs on it that vibrate basically into your skin and help clean very well. And I also have like a little this thing. It's basically a sponge. You can put your fingers in it. It has a pretty coarse texture, as you can see, but it's not very rough. And you basically just make it wet and then you just use that on your skin when you have soap on. And it just helps. But it's basically like a facial loofah, I guess. I do try to be a bit more gentle with this because it does scrub the skin a tiny bit. And I don't want to be too harsh on my skin. So as you can see, my cheeks get very irritated quite quickly. So I'm not going over there too much. Mainly using it like on these areas that get a lot of blemishes to really make sure that that's clean. I don't know if you can see that over there, but it basically just helps soap up the face wash. And it helps clean very well, and it makes my skin feel very soft and clean afterwards. So usually when I have a tiny bit of extra time, I'm not trying to get to bed too quickly, I like to go in with either this thing or an electrical face wash device, something to just make sure my skin is really, really clean. And then after we're done with that, I can just rinse this off and we have clean skin. So let's quickly do that. Okay, the skin is clean, the skin is feeling great, so it's time for the next step. And when I have extra time, I do this like once a week. I go in with a little face mask because nice. Today I'm going in with an exfoliating face mask because of the blemishes on my skin. I feel like it will be very good around my chin. But I either like mix it between an exfoliating one and a hydrating one. It just depends on what my skin needs at this moment. So I'm just going in with this one. This one is from the Action. It's a peeling mask, glowing skin with AHAs and BHAs. So you do gotta be careful with this one because it can be a bit rough on the skin. So I'm just applying a thin layer of that. And then I'm gonna let that sit for like 5 minutes, rinse it off, and then I'll be right back with you so we can continue my evening skincare. Okay, the face mask is off. My skin is feeling so soft and nice. So it's time to just put on some hydration and get ready for bed. And the rest of my evening skincare routine is very simple. I only use 2 products. Sometimes I go in with some extra actives, but right now because I used an exfoliating mask, I don't want to go in with other active ingredients because that will maybe damage my skin or be a little bit too much. But usually I might go in with either an AHA cream or gel or a vitamin C serum. I kind of switch between those and just or a niacinamide serum and just kind of switch between all of those active ingredients so I don't use them too much, but they still have an effect. But yeah, today we're going into just regular hydration. So I'm going into the Ida Work Snow Mushroom Serum, the Ultra Hydration Serum, and I just do 1 pump of this on my entire face. And I just gently rub it into my skin. Lately I've been trying to focus on also dragging stuff down my neck because it will look weird if like my skin and everything is extremely like nice and hydrated and young, and this will start to like age and be dry, and then the rest of my face is like nice and young. So I've really been trying to focus on, you know, dividing that and going down. And then that sinks into the skin really easily. And then we go in with my daily cream just to get some real hydration going and keeping it, you know, through the night. So I'm going in with the Elvira Clean Beauty Dream Cream Avocado Moisturizing Face Cream. This is a really thick cream, so I really don't need much of this at all. Which is also great because then I don't have to bring the entire tub when I go on a trip. I can just bring a tiny bit because this I feel like is already too much, and this will, you know, drag down my chest also. So just applying a bit, rub that in. You can tell that I have a few blemishes over here, but they're old. They're already basically gone. They're the leftovers. So I'm not gonna put on any like acne stickers. because usually I like to do that in the evening and have them on during the night, but these are old blemishes, so they won't work for that, sadly. I just have to wait till they're gone. Nice! Okay, I think that's it. I think my skin is hydrated and clean and ready to go for the evening. So there's only a few things left to do. I have to take out my contacts, put on my glasses, make a nice cup of tea, and then get in my nice bathrobe and get all cozy in bed. So let's do that and let's have a nice cozy evening in together. I'm here with my giant plushie collection. I'm reading A Court of Wings and Ruin. The final book. We're almost there, people. And then I have my nice cup of tea, which is black tea with forced fruit flavor and a bit of sugar. I'm gonna be relaxing, reading my book. If you enjoyed watching my evening routine, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more from me. If you want to see even more from me, my blogs, my socials, my gaming channel, and everything else you need to know about me is all linked down below, so you can check that out as well. That's gonna be it for me today, and I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Cheers!